Hey, Dr. Jessica Houston, the founder of expectingvictory.com. During this season, I often think about joy, I think about peace, and I think about happiness. And I think about these things because it can be a really tough time for some, especially around holiday season and just thinking about um, losses and things like that. It can definitely pull you down. And so I felt like it was really important for me to talk about intentional happiness, um, the importance of intentionally finding ways to bring joy into your life, to bring happiness into your life, to bring peace into your life. Um, and one of the things I've recognized, because I've been here for a while, one of the things I've recognized is that life is gonna life. Like you're gonna have highs and lows. Um, you're going to have wins, you're going to have perceived losses. I don't think that you really have a loss. I feel like you have lessons, but in that moment, it feels like a loss. And so you do have wins and perceived losses. You have disappointments, but you also have a lot of opportunities. You have sometimes things are just going really, really well. And sometimes it's like, what in the world is going on? But when life is lifing, I'm not telling you to ignore it because you should never ignore what is really happening in your life. It's not about you pretending that everything is okay because what I want you to really experience is authentic happiness. This is not the face you put on for your loved ones or for your friends or for your colleagues. Um, so that they don't know how you're really feeling. But I'm talking about authentic happiness, like truly feeling good, truly having that joy deep down on the inside. And sometimes it takes work. So sometimes it comes easy, like you're just having the best day or the best week. Everything seems to be lining up. And sometimes that doesn't happen. And so you have to be very intentional about it. Um, and you also have to make sure that in spite of what is going on, that you do not lose hope, because you have to have that hope that your situation is going to get better, that your life is going to get better. And so you can acknowledge what is going on around you, but you should not be doubting that everything is going to get better and that you will be able to live the life that you desire to live, that you'll be able to live the life that you dream about. Sometimes we think this stuff is so far fetched, but really it's very possible and it's closer than you think. It's just going to take you believing in it and really having a mindset shift. And I can't say this enough, but how you feel plays a key role in how you perform, right? And so when you feel good, you perform better. When you feel good, you're more creative. When you feel good, good things happen. You attract good things into your life. And so I want you to be intentional about feeling good. I want you to be intentional about being hopeful. I want you to be intentional about being grateful. One of the things when I'm doing my presentations to corporations, nonprofits, colleges, conferences, I like to recommend a gratitude journal. And this isn't like you don't have to go and buy a journal. You got notes on your phone. Like I have a notes section with things that I'm grateful for. And it can be big things as well as small things, just so that I stay in gratitude because it's so easy for us to reflect on what is not going well or what is lacking. But I want you to begin to reflect on what you have going for yourself, right? Reflect on the blessings, reflect on the things that happened to you that were good, that were unexpected, that excited you, right? I want you to really get into that feeling. And it may mean that you got to get up and walk because movement can help get those feel good endorphins going. And that can help to put you in a better state of mind. And again, when you're in that state, when you're feeling good, you're going to attract good, right? The other thing is you want to limit negativity. Like you want to limit being around negative people, being around negative environments, listening to negative people, even listening to like gossip or the news or things like that. Limit that, because what is inside of you is what comes out, right? So you want that joy deep down on the inside so that it comes out. And so that when you get around other people, like you bring joy with you. Oh God. Like you're not looking for it, like it is right there within you. So I want you to embody joy. I want you to embody peace, embody happiness, consistently look for it. And then I don't want you to count on anyone else to make you happy. I did that for so long. And I realized that one, it's a tall order. Two, it's unfair to the other person. And three, it's just not going to happen. Like they can temporarily make you happy. They can change your mood or your energy temporarily, but it's ultimately up to you, because we're all human. Like people are going to let us down. Hey, we let ourselves down sometimes. So you can't expect someone else to bring that joy into your life, to bring that happiness, that glow. You got to be willing to create that for yourself. And then you got to figure out, what is it that I need to do to create it for me? Why am I leaning on this person? Why is it that this person can send me one text message and throw my whole day off, right? Or tick me off or get me out of my zone. So you cannot and you should not give anyone that much power, because when you give them the power to make you happy, you also give them the power to upset you, right? To take you off course, to distract you. And so you want to be in control of your life. You got to be the driver, right? I believe that we co-create with God, but we are the ones here on this earth, and we're the ones that make the decisions that lead to the results that we get. And so make sure that you are doing everything in your power to feel good every day. Every day. Now, it may not be 24/7, right? You might slip. I slip. I have so many things going on in my life, but I always come back to the reminder that I'm not here forever, and that I've got to try my best to enjoy every single moment that I'm gifted to be here. Like, do I have everything I want? Absolutely not. But I've created a lot in my life. I mean, I've been blessed with a lot, and it's unfair for me to ignore everything that I've been blessed with and just focus on what's missing, or just focus on what's not going the way that I want it to go. And so let me circle back, because I'll get long-winded. I need you to be intentionally happy during this season. Yep, you may have encountered some setbacks, some challenges, some frustrations. You may even be dealing with grief. And that's one of the things that you just have to work through. There is no quick fix for it. You just got to work through. And even when you work through and you think you're over it, you could be triggered and not be over it. And so don't put that pressure on yourself if that is something that you're dealing with. Because there is nothing that anyone can say to you to take that pain away. Again, it's just something you've got to work through. But you can commit to saying, in spite of this, I'm gonna find a way to be happy. in spite of this, I'm going to get up and do something that excites me, whatever that is, like calling the person that's going to make you laugh, right? Getting up, meeting a friend for lunch. Like I said earlier, taking a walk, getting some exercise in, whatever it is that you need to do. If you're a drinker, get you a glass of wine, whatever it is. I don't know. I don't know what that is for you. I won't say get drunk because I feel like that can actually bring out negative emotions. But whatever it is that's gonna help you to feel better, that's what I want to encourage you to do. Um, I didn't intend to be this long-winded, but maybe someone needs this because maybe someone is depressed or sad or anxious or grieving, and they were just trying to figure out, how do I get through this? And how you get through it is one day at a time, one step at a time, acknowledging how you feel, but recognizing that you are not the way you feel. That is not who you are. It's just a feeling, and you can let that feeling pass through, right? Again, you might backtrack, but you can always pick yourself up. You can always say, I'm going to shift my energy. What do I need to do to shift my energy? I refuse to be depressed all day. I refuse to stay in the bed all day. I refuse to give up on myself. I refuse to give up on my goals. I refuse to give up on my dreams. You were placed on this earth to be happy. You were placed on this earth to make a difference, to make an impact. And as long as your mood is low, you're not going to be able to do what you were placed on this earth to do. You got a mission. You got a reason for being here. You're more brilliant than you think you are. But it's going to take you getting out of your own way and committing to being intentionally happy. Be intentional about it. Don't allow anybody to come into your space and disrupt your peace, disrupt your joy, disrupt your happiness. That is an inside job. Intentionally be happy. Until next time, take care.